house, resting now on son George. Well, now then,
The last 3 minutes of this middleweight contest with Mark Kaylor of Great Britain, who's only 19, with every chance here of recording another win for Great Britain over Carlos Antunes Fonseca of Brazil. We've had 2 very quiet rounds, but Kaylor has kept himself just about in front with some neat boxing against a man who hasn't been too keen to open up, Fonseca of Brazil. And if Kaylor can just speed it up a little bit and get his left jab working, which is what Kevin Hick has been telling him to do in the corner, then Britain will register another win and another quarter-finalist. We've been listening to Kevin Hick's instructions from the microphone in the corner, and he's been telling Kaylor to keep the left jab going, work at long range, don't get involved inside, and occasionally get the right across as well. And one feels that this contest is tantalizingly very near to Kaylor to win, if only he just keeps his boxing smart and brisk and doesn't let the other man get on top of him. Inside of the glove. That's the way. This is Kaylor's first ever appearance for England or for Britain as a senior boxer. He did, of course, box in the European Junior Championships in Italy earlier this year, but was beaten there in his first contest by a West German. But he's never represented his country as a senior before. He's only 19. He works as a meat porter in the Smithfield market. He lives in Canning Town, and he is, of course, the reigning ABA middleweight champion. But he could give Britain yet another quarter-finalist here if he just keeps it going now in the last minute or so. Keep it at long range, pick the man off. Break, and then step back to the Brazilian. Kaylor now should be moving around the ring, popping out the left hand. Well, there's a public warning against Kaylor there for his head, and that's unfortunate because there's never been a lot in it, and that's just the sort of thing that might make all the difference in the judges' minds. If they're looking for, oh, well, it's gone one the other way now, so there's been a public warning on either side. That evens it up. So it's still very close. But Kaylor really does need now, in this last 3/4 of a minute, to move around the ring, keep popping the left hand out, and not get tangled up like this. I think he may well have done just enough to win, but it's very close. The Brazilian's been told off for not punching correctly. That could count against him. But he's finishing rather faster than Kaylor, and that's not recommended from Britain's point of view. Judges may well be just looking for this sort of thing to sway them. That's to say, he ran into trouble there inside Kaylor, and there's only a second left of the entire contest, and he's having to take a standing count of 8. The bell will go as soon as they come up. There it is. And so that is very unfortunate indeed for Kaylor in the closing second of the middleweight contest with Fonseca of Brazil. It must have been close, but the standing count could well have changed everything. Just have another look now as how he got into trouble. Series of head punches from Fonseca, and he tried to come inside to hold on, and he ran into a bit more trouble from a right hand, which caused him to fall into the clinch, and then came the standing count. Well, the judges for this one are from Austria, Venezuela, Mexico, Algeria, and South Korea. Well, Kaylor's got it. How about that? Despite the standing count at the finish, Mark Kaylor has come through to the quarterfinals on a 4-1 decision, which meets with some disapproval in the crowd. But Kaylor is the winner, leaves quickly, and goes through to the last 8. And there he'll have to face the Romanian southpaw, Valentin Silagi.
Well,